I gotta wear it this morning.
Yeah,
Right?
gotta wear it. Gotta wear it. All right.
I even got the shirt on. I feel like
Oh,
a
you got
coach.
the
I feel like a coach. Oh, yeah.
Doubling up over there, man. That's what you're doing.
Doubling up.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, what happened?
There we go.
Still
Said
can't
you're
hear
doubling
anything.
up. There we go. Can you hear anything?
Yeah.
You good? Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I got you going through the actual computer today.
No, okay,
because,
cool.
yeah,
That's
it's
why I
just the
couldn't
other
hear
ones.
the intro.
Yeah, you moron.
So, yeah, I
You
feel
can't
like a
hear-
coach. Do I look like a coach?
You do. You look like you got the Lakeshore hat on. You got the Lakeshore shirt on.
So I went last night, and we did the run through like a couple weeks ago. You know, I just kind of did a few announcements just to kind of get the feel of it. And he's like, "What size shirt do you wear?" I'm like, like a large, I guess. And so we went, and he's like, "Hey, I got a whole box full of stuff. Go to my office." And he's like, "There's a hat, there's a shirt with your name on it." I'm like, "Nice." And he's like, "Do you want the football hat, or we also have a golf hat?" And I'm like, "You had to say that, didn't you? You had to say that." Well, I'm announcing the football game, so I should probably get the football hat.
Right.
But I followed up with, I would like the Titleist hat too, by the way.
Could I have the...
How much is that hat? I'll just buy it from you. How about that?
But no, looking good, Coach. Looking
Put me in,
good.
Coach.
Still riding high from your announcing last night.
For sure.
Again, if you caught the first part of the show, I was going to play this two ways. I had two ways to play this. I could just dog Hunter and tell him that everyone said it was
terrible.
garbage. He was awful. But you were sweating it so much that I didn't want to do that.
That was.
And I hate to admit it, everyone said you did a killer job. So nice work,
Well,
buddy. Nice work.
Thank you. Coming from Brock, that means a lot. It really
that's
does.
high praise. That's high praise.
That's high praise. And I'm only going to get it for like what? Probably this break. And that's
you know what? I've already done. Yes, breathe it in.
I'll
I'll be honest. I've been more complimentary than I wanted.
I know.
To
I
be,
can
so
tell. You're starting to get a little.
Get a little thin. All right. That's
starting to get a little fidgety. You know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Good times.
Well,
good times.
Good to have you back. I know. I honestly wasn't sure. I didn't know if you were going to make it through. If you just were going to be spent. So glad to have you here. It's on a Friday before the 3-day weekend. So why don't we get right to it? We'll keep this moving here, folks. Don't forget, by the way, we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. With that said, let's keep her moving here. It is time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it.
Bump it.
Bump it. Sorry about that. Just all over the place.
You just reminded me of a Macho Man clip I saw last night. He really did the. He really this guy's brain was gonna pop at some point.
You know what I've been seeing here. We'll kick it off with this. What I've been seeing a lot, because he was just on the podcast. Hulk Hogan was just on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I didn't see the podcast, but I saw he was on it.
I've been just getting clips and everything, and just the stories he's got. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know, what an interesting business and an interesting lifestyle to get
in
into.
An interesting era and time of the business.
Well, what I'm finding out is a lot of these guys, like, they start young. Like him, he was telling about how, like, back in the day, like when he was in high school, like this is how it started. Like he was in high school and he was going around telling everyone there was like a wrestling tournament, something like a WWF wrestling thing there. And he was going around telling everyone like how he wants to be a professional wrestler. And they found out about it. So they come over and they put him through the ringer, end up breaking his arm.
Yeah.
Like
this is Hogan, right? We're talking about.
Yeah, this is Hogan. Yeah. So like here he is, this teenager. And like the rest is like, all right, you want to talk a big game? And they go in and like one of the guys broke his arm.
Wow.
Holy shnikes.
Wow.
Man.
And then he becomes Hulkamania.
I mean,
Terry Bollea, right?
Yeah, Terry, but I think so.
Bollea.
Right. And here's the thing. I mean, would you say maybe the most famous wrestler,
Oh,
most
in
recognizable.
my eyes, it depends on the era. It depends on how old you are, I guess. But if you want to, well, so
I guess
you almost
here's
got to
where
give
I'm
it to
at.
Andre, because Andre is the one who started it.
That's what I'm. Well, and also Andre is such a gigantic,
But
figuratively and literally. But I think Hulk Hogan.
Andre passed the torch when Andre was on top of Hogan. When Hogan lifted him over his head and slammed Andre the Giant onto the mat, that's when Hogan was like, give me the torch.
Where I'm kind of at is
it's gonna be my business now.
You could show a picture of Hulk Hogan to, some Amazonian tribe and they'd be like, oh, Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
In my eyes, the most famous wrestler, WWE. I mean, nobody will compare. Nobody. Yeah, dude, I still have chills of like when he went down, we'd go down on a knee and he'd start somebody would hit him, and then he'd just shake out, nope. And then he'd get up a little bit more.
Why do I imagine little skinny,
I'm telling you,
little skinny middle school Hunter in his Hulk Hogan whitey tighties running around the living room watching Monday Night Raw. So funny.
I do honestly remember we had this little play school yellow picnic table. I think everybody had one. Remember that little kids table?
Wasn't it? It had like the red base and the yellow top.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
That table.
Price one, of course.
So I loved Hulk Hogan so much. I remember as a kid, you're right. I would be in my diaper and I'd try to flip that thing over. And I'd flip it over and I'd start flexing towards Dad. Hulk Hogan, Dad. I'm serious. This guy
he's just there going, oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez, man. Oh, God. He was my idol.
That's funny. I get when he was bad, when he was Hollywood Hogan.
Yeah.
I mean, he went from the All-American to the bad boy,
that
jet black.
I specifically remember when he wrestled. What was his name? He was the Russian guy, and I remember it was U.S. versus
no,
it wasn't the Sheik. It was U.S. versus the USSR. I mean the Russians.
Yeah.
I remember that match specifically, and Hogan comes out. I think he was wearing the white that night. He had the white trunks on, I believe. I know, no one even trunks. It was a white Speedo.
It's a white Speedo. Oh, he has a white Speedo. And big, tall, yellow boots, right? Hogan Russian
match.
Match.
Who was that? What was his name?
The Russian Nightmare?
Possibly. Was he bald almost? Kind of a shaved head?
No, he's got hair and he's wearing a red Speedo while Hogan is wearing the white Speedo.
That must be it then. Yep. That's the match. Dun, 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 dun. When it comes crashing down.
It's such a nerd. That's so funny, dude.
Yes.
That's so funny. Anyway, what? How do we get it on that?
I don't know. We were doing Macho Man, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've been watching a lot of Hogan, but it's just crazy. It's just a very crazy business and a crazy thing. I think it's definitely more in line now. It's a lot less crazy, but it's still pretty nuts. Yeah, I'll end it with this. He was telling a story about how when he gave up the title to Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but like what was going on, and he hit the ambulance with like a semi, and The Rock was in the ambulance. Like he actually, bam!
Really?
It's what anyway.
Really?
Well, now I just said, like I said, I have the image of Hunter in his little his Hulk Hogan.
Damn right, son.
Hulk Hogan, Dad.
Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah.
Anyway, move on from that. What about this, Hunter? This is a surprising survey. Younger adults are more likely to use TV subtitles than older generations. The YouGov poll found that overall 53% of Americans prefer to have subtitles off when watching a show in a language they know, while 38% like to have the subtitles on. However, 63% of adults under the age of 30 prefer watching TV with the subtitles on, far more than other generations.
What? Why? Okay, first off, let me say something about myself. I can't stand subtitles.
Oh, it drives me nuts.
And I feel like every bar has to have the subtitles on it's blocking the score.
Yeah. Yep.
I hate that there was one literally. I don't even know how this is an option on the TV. There was
Yep.
one TV at the bar the other day. It's subtitles right in the middle.
Oh, really?
Right in the middle.
This
Why
the
is that
70s.
an option? What?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to see
exactly.
anything. I just want that. I want those black bars across the.
Right in the middle, right over everyone's faces.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but what I will say is, two statements on this. One, do they like subtitles on more now because we're getting harder of hearing because of so much use of earbuds and our hearing isn't as good? So I think younger generations, as they get older, like the millennials, Gen Zers, the Zoomers, our hearing is going to be worse.
Really?
Because we always have earbuds in.
I guess you're not wrong.
And two,
A lot of people do have the earbuds in all the time.
is it because audio on movies and TV shows now is awful? And here's what I mean by that. You can barely hear the people talk, and then some, huge ass explosion happens and blows out your speakers, and then boom! Dude, it drives me nuts. I've brought this up before. My invention that I have is an equalizer. You plug this into your TV, and you set the level, and it brings the.
It's a processor. It's a processor that you plug into your TV, and you know what it's going to be? You won't be able to watch live TV. It'll probably be like 30 seconds delayed, but it's going to guarantee you that it's going to be all the same volume through commercials, through the broadcast.
The explosions are down, the whispers are up, and it just because, dude, I spend more. This is what I do every movie: volume up, volume down,
volume down,
but
volume
as
up,
we're watching it,
volume
because
down.
it's seriously, it's terrible, and I don't know what's going on.
I don't understand why the networks don't do anything about it, because it happens to everybody. The commercials are loud. So much like we do stuff like this here on the radio, and we've talked about this before. We have when we do commercials, we have a thing called Cool Edit, Adobe, many different programs we can edit.
Audio editing software, yeah.
There's an effect in there called Dynamics Processor, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called. And what it does, it takes really loud things and really quiet things, and then it equalizes it. So
and
it's
so
all
beautiful,
the same level, and it's so much nicer for the ear.
It drives me nuts, man. And yeah, because it's not even the commercials anymore. It's
everything.
Everything. I seriously
no
joke. When I watch a movie, I have the remote in my hand. It goes up, down, up, down, up, down. Yep.
What was it? Oh, I was watching Transformers the other day, and I think it had some of that in it.
No, I
was like,
Michael
damn,
Bay movie, of course.
Turn the volume down. The robots are coming.
Right, like well, here comes the battle scene. Let me turn it down, because then when it goes back to talking. What are they saying? I can't hear it. Up. Boom! rogue explosion, and then you're
you like that guy in the chair.
Yeah, the RCA guy. Oh,
the hair blown. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
But I think maybe that's why we have. So you just keep the volume down. You got the subtitles up, and that way you don't get blown out of your seat, and you can at least see what they're talking about. So ridiculous. We might need one for us. I do a lot of yelling on this show. I do a lot of rogue booms and yells and everything. So need an equalizer for the show.
Yeah, we do yell a lot, I guess.
Boom! That's it right there.
You were loud. What did you say?
Effing bomb!
Yeah, that's all the actors are mumblers.
Yeah.
A bunch of Bill Belichicks. Right?
They all went to the Bill Belichick school of press conferences, and that's where they learned.
Get a move.
You know what, Dave? That's a stupid question. Jesus.
God.
Yeah, it goes from Belichick to Michael Bay is what it does. Right?
No in between.
Oh, anyway. All right. I think that's good enough. That's your morning dump. We'll be back.
Anytime we can do the Bill Belichick, I enjoy it.
Okie dokie, artichoke. I am going to go start my coffee.
Right back.
Yeah. All right, everyone. We'll be right back. We'll get to everyone in a second. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna send you a video. You gotta watch it for sports. I'm gonna ask you a question. Actually, you watch it live as I ask you the question.
Okay. Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Hunter.
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
Whoop, whoop.
Are you playing some techno?
Whoop,
There
whoop.
we go. Getting into the weekend, I guess.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I'm excited, ready to go.
Mhm.
Don't forget, we are on the stream. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook. Find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that. We got everyone on. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Eric. Eric. Good morning, Jimmy. And some people commenting on the audio thing. It seems like apparently everyone's with us on this. Is that everything's too loud or too quiet, and we don't know. Good morning, Amanda. Alan said, "Nice hat, Hunter."
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up? There we
he
go.
stole it. He stole it from
You know what? If they didn't give it to me, I was definitely eyeballing it.
Take it either way.
Everybody in the booth had one. I'm like, well, give me one of those hats. Where do you guys get those hats?
Give me one of the big hats. I don't
It's
care.
a nice one. It's a nice flex fit. Why was that so
Flex-
hard to say?
Flesh fit? That's weird.
Flex fit.
Okay.
Kind
So
of.
you said you made from real human skin.
God.
Okay. So you sent me a video. Let's get into sports. You want to start with this
Yes.
video? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweisers, other delicious drinks to make sure that your coolers and your fridges are stocked up like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers. Every pour helps a pup.
Uh-huh.
And Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
That's right. So, what's going on here?
Yeah, let me find this here. Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. I'm going to read the caption to this, and you got to watch it as I read the caption, all right? Dad lets go of baby to catch a baseball and catches baby before she falls while saving his beer.
It's pretty damn impressive.
Okay, I was going to ask you.
That's
So,
pretty
and
damn
I
impressive.
can't relate to this because I don't have a baby daughter. You do. So, as a father, how do you feel about this?
Damn, dude, that is some dad reflexes right there.
Wow.
So here, let me act it out for the people who can't.
Yes, act it out.
Let's say.
So get on the stream and watch Brock right now.
Yeah.
This is
So
an amazing feat. That what happens.
I don't think I can. I'll be honest. I don't think I'll be able to do it. So let's say this is the baby. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say this is the baby.
You got it in your arm like that. He's got it harnessed like in his elbow, like how you carry
All right.
the baby.
Playboy is. Wait, no.
Oh, you got
Playboy
a
is.
Playboy? There you
I
go.
got a bunch of Playboys in. Okay.
Nice.
Here, Playboy's the baby, and here's my beer. Okay.
Yep.
Here's my beer. All right. The ball comes flying in.
Yep.
He drops the baby.
Yep.
Catches the ball. Baby is slowly falling. He grabs the baby
With the ball in hand,
With the ball in hand now.
doesn't spill a drop.
Doesn't spill a drop of beer.
And so everybody in the comment section is like, "Bro, you didn't drop your beer. You dropped
you
the
didn't-
baby for the ball."
I don't think that would have been the right move to make.
I don't think so either. I think
No.
this guy had it totally
'Cause
under control the
Here's
entire
the thing.
time.
The ball was coming. It was coming.
In from
right
his
to
left
left.
side.
So he would have had to reach like that to grab it.
Yeah,
and he
kind of
wouldn't have
cross
got it.
grab. Like,
No, dude, that's some impressive.
what an
reflex.
amazing. So he kind of like, do you think he kind of like threw the baby up a little bit and then let go of it to catch it? So it would kind of
Maybe,
had time
yeah.
to.
If you had the baby here, and maybe it looks kind of too like he was a little lean back, so the baby's not going to go straight down. It's going to kind of slide
Yeah.
down. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I saw that video yesterday. And I'm like, I got to talk about this on the show.
Hey, Did the baby get for all the people?
Nope.
Did the baby? No.
Nope.
Shut up. It's fine.
Nope. Did he spill his beer? Nope. Did he get
Now
a
he's-
baseball from the game? Yup. Does that baby get a baseball? And is that baby famous for
Yeah.
being a part of that situation? Yup.
Yeah. Hey, at least he's spending time with the baby, huh? How about that? There you go.
Yeah.
Could be a deadbeat. All right, but no, look, he's taking the kids, making memories.
You know what?
Making
Can we
memories.
give a round of applause for the badass dudes at baseball games these days? Because last week we talked about a guy, the kid was sitting there on his cell phone. just buried in his phone, and a bat comes flying into the stands, and some dude just kind of puts his arm out and catches the bat right in front of the kid's face.
Right.
He had no idea what was going on.
Now, if you would have used the baby to stop baseball, if you would have used the toddler as
the soft spot on the top of the baby's head just kind of catches the ball with it. He's got to go forward with it, right? Then you just kind of.
It's all right. It'll grow
baseball. Dad, what is it? Tell the story again about this hole in my head.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, tell me about that.
Oh, cross-eyed.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, tell me about that time. No, Timmy.
Yeah, baby didn't have a chance.
It was bases loaded, unbelievable. Great
my favorite player hit a homer.
Yep, right there. It came off the bat of Mark McGwire. Oh, really?
The ball came off hot. We were in the nosebleeds and it made it. I mean, wham!
Yeah, no, that's like I said, that's dad reflexes, man.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I thought you'd find that interesting for sure.
I like it. Good stuff. I like it. Okay, what else do we got for sports?
All right, so let's get through some scores real quick, I guess. Yeah. No, I'm going to skip baseball scores. You can check that out. Let's go right to NCAA football. Western Michigan last night beating St. Francis 35-17. There are games tonight. Howard at Eastern Michigan, 6:30. Central Michigan going to be at Michigan State at 7 o'clock. There's a lot of state fans out there. And here we go. It's going to be one of the first games we're going to be like, okay.
Hey, man, football going on.
Mm-hmm. We had Notre Dame last week in Ireland. That was a local one that was played, but
yeah.
So there you go.
Not local. It was in Ireland, so
yeah, I guess that's true.
Around.
What are the games this weekend? Oh, Saturday's games. East Carolina going to be at Michigan at noon. Big game there.
Noon, huh?
Yeah, it's a nooner game, which is nice. I can watch that game. Tennessee State going to be at Notre Dame at 3:30. So you got your noon game with Michigan, Notre Dame at 3:30. I like that. That's nice. A full day of good football, man. So here we go. It's finally here, ladies and gentlemen. You can smell the wings. You can smell the crock pots and
smell the jock straps. What?
What? Those yellow jock straps? Gross. Those assless jock straps for some reason.
Why just cover the ass?
Why? Yeah. Why do we have it? That is.
Just cover the ass. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
If you missed it, we had a fact and opinion, I think a couple days ago.
Was it? Yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago. If you missed the fact and opinion.
I don't think anybody has ever asked the question before we did 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't there an ass in those?
Yeah. Why is it just two elasticy straps around the butt cheeks? What is the purpose of that? Actually, you know what? I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, please do. Because once this was brought up and we were talking about this, it really kind of stuck with me. Like, wait, you're right. Was this no, you know what it was? By some perverted person. It was like, they're gonna have to take their football pants off, and I just want to see their ass.
I feel like it's something that was designed by like a 70s German porno director. Like that's something that you would see in that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Here. Why jock straps not have butt covers?
I was gonna say, how do you word that? Why don't jock straps have asses? Google's like, what?
I mean, breathability on here. That was on Reddit. The open back at jockstrap allows for ventilation that can help prevent excess sweating and discomfort. It also allows for greater range of motion. Yeah, that sounds like something a pervert would make up to say, oh, here, I just want these elastic straps around your ass.
I feel like that was like before, though. Like players were still wearing like wool. You know what I'm saying? Now we have that stretchy material, that dry fit, breathable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when the jock strap was invented, they weren't wearing Under Armour shirts. You know what I'm saying? They weren't.
Yeah, they didn't have moisture wicking cloth back then.
I'm trying to think of the football pants my dad wore. I mean, they were just
like corduroy pants for guys.
Seriously though, yeah, it was like thick tablecloth material. Yeah. Like thick. What?
Thick.
Anyway, it's a good question, and you know what?
Good question.
Maybe we should make a jock strap with an ass.
I don't know if it'll be as big of a hit.
No.
People like that assless jockstrap.
I guess. Anyway, should we talk about soccer, baseball? It's the only story I really have. Well, what time is it? 35? Should we just not?
7:30. I don't care. It's up to you. What are you going to talk about?
Real
Anything
quick,
else?
Messi. He's been in the
Okay.
news a lot because, well, it's Messi, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't the only sports superstar on the field at Inter Miami's Drive Pink Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That was on Wednesday. Seattle Mariners legend Ken Griffey Jr.
Whoa.
was
That's
at
a name
field
I haven't
level.
heard in a while.
Yeah, no kidding. Ken Griffey, yeah.
Yep.
Ken Griffey Jr., man. But working as a photographer, really. Griffey started doing photography from or when he retired from baseball, 2010. This photographed Monday Night Football games, a variety of Major League Baseball events. He's just real big into photography. That's interesting. This picture was taken by Ken Griffey.
What's weird is Randy Johnson got into photography too. What's with all these baseball players? I'm like, yeah, I want to be Ann Leibovitz now. You know?
All right. I'm going to take some pictures. I don't know. Photography's fun if you get into it.
Yeah.
You know, if you got the right camera and I think you got to be patient. You got to have the eye. You got to have an eye for the shot. You know?
Actually, so that's what I say. Maybe with these former athletes, they probably know the good shots. You know what I mean? Like they know what to look for to get that great shot. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And they're worth millions of dollars and they're famous, so they can basically get anywhere they want.
Right.
Like the common human being, you know?
Yeah. Get out on the field.
Can I get on the top of the Burj Khalifa? What's your name? Randy Johnson.
Sure.
Okay. We can figure that out.
Yeah.
What's your name? Hunter? What's your name? Brock?
Never heard of you. Get out of here.
Beat
Security.
it.
That's what we hear. We hear security a lot.
Advantage.
Yeah. Anyway, Ken Griffey Jr. You know, fun little fact about I'm trying to remember it, but like Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. are the only father-son duo like in history to both hit home runs in a game for the same team, because they played for the same team for a little while.
Really?
Yeah,
you're right.
And they both hit. You imagine there being on the field with your dad. He hits a home run, then you get up and hit a home run.
Ken Griffey. Yeah, could you imagine that?
Dude, the odds are
The
astronomical
odds
on that. Yeah. Yeah, the odds of your dad making it to the major leagues and being as talented as he was, and then you making it to the major leagues,
and then playing together,
playing together on the same team, and then both hitting home runs in the same game. I mean, that's one in a.
That's a moment, right?
Yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that time we both made it to the majors and we both played at the same time and hit home?
And hit a home run in the same game. Yeah, that was pretty wild, wasn't it? Yeah.
Anybody got a follow-up story?
Yeah. No. I found $5 once. All right. Not quite the same.
That one's hard to top.
They just told. Yeah. So
there you go. Ken Griffey.
I like it. All right. Anything else, or is that it?
That's pretty basic.
More next week. I think next week will be a lot of fun, just because we can finally get into the pre-game chat of the NFL. First opening week is next week, so I'm very excited. Is there a Thursday night game next week? I think there is, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so.
First one of the season.
We'll get to that. Don't talk about it because we need it.
I know we got to say, all right, that's right. We already talked about it, man. What are we going to do? Anyway. All right, good enough for now. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Hey, good morning, Tracy. Troy said shake and bake. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
CJ said, good morning, Brock, you ass. Good morning, Al Michaels.
Al Michaels.
And then Brian
Thursday night football.
Brian said, great job last night. Huh?
Oh, thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Seriously, appreciate it.
Oh, and CJ said it's Lions next Thursday.
Oh, there we go.
I think, aren't they playing the Chiefs? Don't they play like the Chiefs first
God.
game? I'm going to go get my coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, too. Sorry, guys. Hang in there. Stay tuned.
Big tough whoopers in the back.
Hours of what? Perfect apex predator. Okay. You call it a year, I call it a dinosaur. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna add Mississippi.
Garbage. Garbage. Are you there, Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got about 40 seconds here.
What's the topic?
Yeah, I'm catching it. Just like there's no way that thing is just gonna fight.
What's the topic for today? Forgot. What's the weirdest thing you've ever purchased?
Oh yeah.
Well, good morning. 7:42, the Plan B Morning Show, Brock.
All right. What's up? Oh, we got to get in the stream.
Yeah, once you get in the stream, all right, we got to cross our streams for
Yeah.
God's sakes. It is the Plan B Morning Show, Brock
What's up?
Hunter. We are streaming. Find us on Twitch, find us on Facebook, find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. We're on there. We got everyone on there.
Exclusive.
People giving Hunter some praise, talking football. That's coming
thank
up.
you.
Thursday night game. Well, Eric did say Bears Packers bet. That's right. That's this coming weekend.
Is it?
Yep, the Packers and the Bears play, I believe. And yeah, we got.
How do the Bears look? I haven't heard anybody. So I have Bear fans around me. Some of my friends are diehards. Nothing. I haven't heard anything about the Bears.
Maybe they're just.
How's Fields doing?
I mean, all right. I don't know.
I don't think nobody said anything to me. I haven't heard anything in the news.
Well,
There really hasn't been any written up stories. Justin Fields looking good.
They're going to be 0-1 after this weekend. So yeah, get ready for it. Get ready.
Are you?
Bears
So you're
fans.
confident?
I am pretty confident. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
I think we're gonna come out looking good. I think so.
How?
Don't you worry about it. You know how?
What do you mean? No, you should worry about it. I'm not worried about
Number-
anything.
Number 10, baby, Jordan Love. That's right. He's gonna be
Buddy
dropping
Love is
dimes.
going to come out. Is he really going to come out and do it?
He's a talented young man. He sat behind Aaron Rodgers. Here's what.
Yeah, but when you have an Ndamukong Suh chasing you down, I mean,
we could save this for next week, but since we're in it right now, here's why. Because the similarities for the Rodgers Favre thing that happened to this, okay? Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years, okay? Then Brett Favre went to the Jets.
Yeah.
Jordan Love has sat behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years. Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets.
it just makes
All
sense, right? I mean,
We had
hey,
another 16 years of Hall of Fame quarterback.
when do they play? What's their first game next Sunday?
I believe it's this Sunday. Hold
Well,
on.
you got
Packers.
about 10 days, 9 or 10 days
They
to
play
hold on to what you just said.
They play the Bears in Chicago, 4:25 p.m. Eastern time.
You got
And
10 days to repeat that story to as many people as you can over the weekend. Well, if you think about it this way,
You know what? Just because you announced a good football game last night, you don't know everything,
God.
okay? All right, you don't know everything.
I'm
You're
just
big
saying. I'm just
Big
saying.
announcer, man. When you think you're an expert now, is that what it
Yep.
is?
You know everything about football. All my friends.
Everything.
You're not my friend anymore.
I'm better than you.
This is,
All right. Well, we'll have plenty of time for this next
we need to
week.
save that for sure.
Yeah. Let's get into your topic of the day, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44, sporting goods for all 4 seasons. Your topic for today, what's the weirdest thing you've ever purchased? Now, in the promo we did online, but I mean, nowadays, most people buy stuff online. So we're just going with, in general, weirdest thing you've ever purchased. You want me to start? Because our comments were kind of light. So apparently people don't have weird purchases like us. Now,
well, they don't want to admit it, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I bought this really weird thing. So for me, I was thinking outside the box. And so for me at the time, it wasn't a weird purchase. But for most people, they'd probably consider it a weird purchase. Sheep. I've purchased sheep. Right? That's a weird purchase.
What?
When you think about it, right?
So did you share it?
It was multiple sheep. So we were expanding our herd.
Sheep.
Yeah.
Sheeps.
No, not sheep. Just I bought a flock of sheep. All right.
A flock?
Yeah, sheepses. I bought many sheepses. Herds of sheepses.
How much? Where do you buy a sheep?
From another farm. So we were
Wait, is
expanding
sheep plural?
Yeah, sheep is plural.
So then what's one? Ship?
No, I saw a sheep or look at the sheep. That's what it is. Yeah. Sheps. Look at the sheps. Sheepses. So yeah, we were expanding our herd. I used some money that I had from other sheep to buy more sheep.
So what did you do with them?
Just hung out, you know.
You just hung out.
Hung out, yeah.
Yeah, come over and check out my sheep.
Yeah, check out my sheep. Because I mean, I showed sheep in the fair. It had a lot of them. Yeah. So
that's right. Yeah, you forget you got a farm. You did a lot of farm things.
Yeah, you did. You bought nicer sheep to give birth to a better lineage of sheep. So then your herd got better, and then you could sell those sheep to other people. So we just did the sheep thing. So
did your dad make you buy sheep?
No, I really wanted to.
Did you?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was riding high in the sheep game.
I was just gonna say, because back in the day, I didn't have much money, but if I had to spend it on sheep, like, damn, come on, Dad.
No,
I want a body kit from a Honda. I don't want to.
No, you're buying sheep today. All right.
I mean,
so that's what I would say. Because for the average person wouldn't go and purchase sheep, but I went and looked at the herd.
So when it died, did you eat it like a lamb shank or something?
Yeah, we've eaten lamb before.
Did you use the fur?
The fur? God, you know nothing about it.
I don't know. What is it? What is it?
It's wool. Lanolin, like sheep's wool. The wool. No, we never did. Wool is pretty worthless because you can't compete with Australia and everything. So
farming is just so interesting to me. I am so far away from knowing anything about it.
I mean, my first paying gig was packaging wool. So what I do, there's a local farmer that we would go to. His name was Ron. Nice guy. Had a bunch of sheep, and what I would do is I would grab the fleece, the freshly shorn fleece. I would walk up this little ladder where there was this big plastic bag, and I would put the wool in, and then once it got to a point, I'd jump into the bag and push the wool down so we could get more wool. I made $10 an hour.
Hey,
that was good money back then.
There you go.
Yep.
Sit. Okay. Just trying to think. Farmers are usually pretty wealthy, right?
It's that you know what they're.
I mean, you got to afford that John Deere, and I'm telling you, those John Deeres nowadays are like what, $2 million? I feel like
they're wealthy in assets with land and equipment and everything. But most farmers will tell you, unless you're a 1,000 acre crop farm in North Dakota, you're really like dairy farmers aren't making. Some of the big dairies are, yeah.
So when do you get your money as a farmer? So are you just You know what
Here's
I'm
what
saying? You're not
here's
getting
what
your
you do.
2-week paycheck like everybody
No.
else, are you?
Here's what you do as a farmer. Let's say you the milk truck comes, takes your milk, money
Mhm.
goes in, that money goes right back out to feed. It goes back out to animal care, to medicine, the hoof trimmer, the
Mhm.
shearer, fixing the equipment. Yeah,
Wow.
it's just basically boop, 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 boop.
Just delegating money, keeping the farm going.
Yep, makes the world go round though, man.
Hmm.
So yeah,
The
sheep is my
Weirdest
weird
thing you've purchased. Wow. I don't know if I can even come close to a sheep. You know what, to be honest with you, I can't really think of one. Trying to think of something really odd, something different, something weird that's basically what it is for me is buying toys as an adult.
Right.
Where people
Like
are like,
you
"What are you
I
doing?"
would say your whip is a pretty weird purchase. That's out of all the things I've seen you buy.
Yeah. I just wanted to learn how to crack a whip, I guess.
Okay, well, what about this? I mean, a bidet is kind of a weird purchase.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Think about that.
You
bought
answered it for
something-
me.
You bought something that shoots water at your booty hole.
Yes.
When you look at it, that's a weird purchase, man.
Okay. It's weird for everybody else. And that's why they couldn't think of it, because it's not weird to me.
Right.
But you know what? Here in America, it is weird. It is weird to have one of those. Every time somebody new comes over to the house, they come out of the bathroom asking, "What is that knob thing by your?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "It's a bidet, and the rest of the world has them. Go back in and try it, and you will buy one. I guarantee it."
Hunter waterboards his booty
Every
hole.
time. I think I've had it for what, 2 years? I've been ghost wiping for 2 years. Imagine that. I'm just saying. Hey, the three
quick question.
people that I know that have one around me. Nikki, you're listening right now. You have one. You're a girl. Tell them. Tell them, Nikki.
I don't want to get too graphic, but I want to describe a scenario.
Okay.
Has
I'll
it
tell you
ever?
all. I don't care.
No. Has it ever flexed? Like maybe you coughed and then water got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. But you know what?
You know
Yes,
what I'm
I
saying,
know
right? So, like,
exactly
it's
what you're saying. So
Yeah.
that's hey, the pressure. You don't even have to cough sometimes. You just got to crank it up a little bit more. That thing cleans the outside and some of the inside. I'm telling you, depends on how much pressure you put at it. But here's the thing, though, dude. I walk around feeling like $1 million down there. I'm not lying on this. I walk around feeling like $1 million down there.
Is there one that like you can operate so it can go up and down and maybe like
I think so.
That's actually that's a design right there. So it's almost got like a pivoting head.
My buddy has the same one as I have. And there's you can go left with it or you can go right with it. Okay? And there's just two little symbols on it. I think it was made in China. So there's no wording. It's just symbols. And I can't really tell what the symbol
So
is.
while you're sitting there, you can fire hose your butt.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
That's impressive, man.
Just saying. So he told me the other day, he's like, you know what the other one's for?
Huh.
It's male, female, male, female. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Didn't think about that.
Different parts,
Different parts. It's a different angle.
different angle. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So, dude, I'm telling you, try it. I honestly, out of all people, you don't even wear underwear. You, out of all people, should be spraying your booty hole. Just saying.
Again, you must just have just these violent. I mean, it
Nope.
must just be
I
just
just,
horrible.
you know, when you get something, you purchase something, and you're like, dude, this is the best thing in the world. I can't wait to tell everybody. And I did, and everybody looks at me like I'm a moron. Like I'm not lying to you. I would have taken it off my toilet. I would have been like, no, that thing's trash. Nobody should get one.
What's that weird water fountain you have on your toilet? That's interesting.
Don't drink out of that. That's not good. I'm just saying, one spray, never going back.
There you go. So yeah, I think does that count?
That counts. That's a good one.
Let's see. We got a couple answers here. Alan said he purchased a deck of cards after 9/11 that had the pictures of all the wanted Taliban terrorists. That's kind of an interesting purchase.
So
Were they
they're probably selling. So they probably put a bunch of the terrorists on the cards so people will play with them, get used to their faces. Let's find these
Because
people.
I think that's actually what they did for like people serving, right? Isn't that what they did? and like they all had a ranking
Oh.
order on the cards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think they actually did that. So
I think you're right.
apparently they made some for the consumer as well. So yeah,
Wow.
that's kind of a out there.
It's interesting.
Let's see.
I bought a bunch of MREs like a year ago. Is that
That's
is
a
it-
weird. Yes,
is that a weird purchase?
You just thought of that. Yeah, you bought a bunch of.
What? Meals
that's
ready to eat? It's a
Yeah, that's- you
military
think-
meal.
Yeah, military man. That's a weird purchase, Hunter. Because
Hey, you
you're
know
not
what?
in the military. You live in the suburbs.
But something happens.
Yeah.
You know, and I get my bug out bag. It's got a couple MREs in it. I'm full. You're not.
That's a weird purchase.
MREs.
That's for a guy that
Have you
lives
had
in
one?
the suburbs. I think I have.
Yeah.
Maybe not like a legit one, like an MR, but even those pre-made meals.
Yeah.
you know,
MRE.
like-
You got to get the one out of the package that has the
Yeah.
the chemical cooker.
Right.
You know, you
Right.
slide the packet in there, and you got your brown spoon, your military spoon.
It comes with a pack of Lucky Strikes and
Yup.
all those-
And then you got your cheese and crackers, and you open up the cheese, and you're like,
Wonder how long this cheese is supposed to last. How long?
should I eat that?
Yeah.
And then you
Those
do, and
things
you're
are-
like, oh, it's pretty good, actually.
Those things are meant to last like what, 10 years, 20 years? something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah. My dad's got quite a few of them that are definitely expired, and I'm like, don't throw them away. Don't throw
Can
them
we
away.
eat? We'll each eat one on air. We should do that.
Ooh,
You want to do that?
I got two.
Yeah.
I seriously have one.
No, get some of those old expired ones.
Oh,
Let's do the expired ones.
I could do
Let's
that.
eat those.
What do you want? Spaghetti and meatballs, potatoes au gratin. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones they had. What was the one? Oh, everybody always fought over the pound cake.
The pound cake?
Yeah, I'm talking like I was in the
big hit?
military. Okay, don't
Yeah,
don't make
Yeah.
mistakes here. This is me and my brother fighting over the pound cake when Dad would take us on hikes along the railroad
All
track.
right, MRE time. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Here we
lunch.
go. Yes. Out of a baggie.
Yeah,
But yeah, we should get a couple of those expired ones.
I
just
can
see
do
how it
that.
goes.
I could do
You'll
that.
definitely need your bidet after that for sure.
For sure. The
Should not
cheese,
have
man.
eaten
Didn't
that. Should not have
It's-
eaten
the cheese
that. It's the
didn't
cheese.
settle well.
That's pretty much it. There wasn't a whole lot of answers. Like I said, apparently people didn't want to admit to the weird thing. So it's just
purchases.
you and I and our weird purchases.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. You know why? Because
We should have done dumb purchases. That would have
Dumb
created.
we wouldn't have time. There's not enough time in the day. Just look at our Amazon purchase history.
Right.
You had nunchucks on the show the other day. We already got to start right there. So
We got to start there. Yeah. Still got them
Weird
somewhere.
yeah, they're around here somewhere.
Right here.
Yeah, perfect. See, right there. That's in the dumb / weird category right there. So yeah. Anyway. All right, good enough for now. We're gonna take a break. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
I've had nunchucks around my neck 3 out of the 5 days this week. It's my new look.
Those are good odds. Those are good odds. Let's see. Let's just make sure I got everything.
Actually, I'm just gonna wear these around. This is gonna be my new look.
That's gonna be your new thing.
That dude have nunchucks around his neck.
Yeah, I mean, it get people talking. Get people talking.
Like puff your neck out all.
Yeah. I think that dude's got nunchucks on his neck. Hey, did it. Well, I hope I got to everyone. I did miss this. Gambino said best morning show. No, you're the best.
You're the
listener,
best.
Gambino.
Who was that?
You're the best.
Who said that?
Gambino T Heights.
All right. What's up, Gambino? The great.
Alan did have a good
Gambino.
topic of the day. Purchased mulligans at the WIRX Halloween golf outing.
What, the dumbest purchase?
It's a weird purchase. That was
Oh,
a
weird purchase. Oh. Yeah, did you use them?
Yeah, you got to use them, man. You buy them. Make sure you use
That's
them.
the problem. See, you'll buy like 4 mulligans and you'll be like the 17th hole and be like, have we used our, we have 4 mulligans?
Yeah. It's the last hole. What are we doing?
You know?
Use them.
Hey, you know what? It's for the pets. Pause of hope. So
That's right. And then Gambino did say Hunter just likes things spraying on his ass. I think that's what it is, you weirdo.
Dude.
So refreshing. The mountain
Jeez.
spring on my booty hole. So. All right. Good enough. Hey, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. We're going to get out of here, but we'll see you back on Tuesday because we're obviously off for the Labor Day holiday. But have a great 3-day weekend, and
Yeah,
we'll see
be
you guys
safe.
soon. Yep. Later.